The boys are freshened up, obviously. A little bit of time off always does good for the body. So everyone's just raring to get back out there. We know that Zebre are going to bring over a strong squad. They're not a team that you can underestimate. You've got to make sure that you get things right against them. And looking at the weather conditions, it's going to be a tricky one. But the boys that are good out there know their stuff. We know that when it comes to these, clarity is key, because then we can be aggressive and dominant when we come to the game tomorrow night. We've got a lot of changes with a lot of the Scotland boys away, but a couple of the guys coming back in, like George Horn, people like that. So it's important to get those guys back into the fold. They've got a little bit of catching up to do because they've not been here, but we've got a strong squad which we're happy with. That a couple of young guys that will get a good shot as well. And these times are really important for the club.
Boys have had a good break. We had 22 weeks on end, either playing or training, and it's a chance to freshen up physically and mentally. And so boys had a couple of weeks away, training remotely, and have come back in a good nick and in good spirits. So we're ready to go.
And you've named a really strong squad for this weekend. Looking at the forwards first, you've got Ollie Kebble named as tight head.
Yeah, he's a big man. Obviously, we've got a few issues around tight head. Xander away with the national side and three other guys injured. So he's put up his hand and prepared to jump across the other side. And Aki's gone so well for us. We've got Alex Allen, who's had 100 games for us, and so we've got a lot of experience at loose head, and means we get two really good props on the field. So we're excited to see how he goes. And it's good to have the Horn brothers linking up again. They both played together or started against Treviso and went really well. So George brings plenty of energy, and obviously he's excited to be back, get some footy. And look, Nick, he's a really underrated player. He looks like a hooker, but he's he's a tough little bugger. He great defender. Runs really good lines, powerful fend and so on. But unbelievable meters post contact. He's got a great leg drive. So he's a really good signing for the future. Important, I reckon, with Fraser away, with Grant having a bit of a back issue, chance for Messi to come in, and he's a good man. He's a good athlete. He's not too dissimilar to those guys, quick and explosive, and so maybe the conditions might test him a bit tomorrow compared to Fiji, but look, he's slotted him well.
And then finally on Zebre, what are you expecting from them? What kind of team are you thinking they're going to bring across this weekend?
Yeah, look, they're a bit like us. I think we've got 9 away with the national side. They've got 8 at this time. Both teams have got 4 back. So, but look, the Italian sides have been building a lot of depth. Their last 3 outings have been excellent. They pumped the Cheetahs at home, and then obviously in Europe in the Challenge Cup beat Stade and then drew with Bristol. So they've been in pretty good form, and expect them to bring a good side over.